What's up, Gemini? It's Cheetah Tarot. And I'm going to do singles only. I'm going to do it for Gemini because Gemini, y'all helped me reach a goal this month, being like the most views. I got 1,000 views on your mid-January reading, and it was great that you guys supported me like that. And so I'm going to do singles. So I'm going to do singles Gemini only right now. And look, when I do for singles, since you have no new love coming in, you may have new love. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that whatever comes out in these cards, if it pertains to finances, career, or new love, I'll try to get as much information as I can for you for singles. So that's how those readings going to go. I'm still going to do a 5-card spread and want to use nothing but the Rider Waite deck because I'm using a Serpent Fire deck. It got a lot of feminine, divine femininity in that deck, so I don't want to go that in too deep, Well, we can go deep, but not deep. But anyway, let's get down to it. I shuffle the cards a lot. Let me get one more shuffle in there. Also, try to knock some of this energy out. All right, so far, you guys may just be happy with being single, and also maybe you had love for a relationship, but right now you're just kind of happy that you are single. So that's kind of like what I'm picking up on right now. Let's get into it. So we got a 5-card spread. We have the 7 of Pentacles. I'm gonna push this back. And then we have the 2 of Wands. We have the Hierophant. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Also, what I'm seeing here is a lot of wand energy for the first part. So you may be dealing with fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also, you may have a little bit of Scorpio, water sign, earth sign. Everybody here is up air. Everyone is here is up air. But to be honest, for you, Gemini, it seems like you're heading to a direction to where you're kind of in between what you would like to do. At one point in time, you're like, you know what? It could be just a Gemini in you. You may have your left and your right talking to you again, because it seems like you're flip-flopping. Like one side is saying, hey, let's just go work on the money and work on a career. And the other side is like, no, I do have some emotions that need to be fulfilled on the inside. You have a lot of vulnerability to where you're looking for commitment and then you're not looking for commitment. You're looking for marriage, then you're not looking for marriage. You're kind of just in a space where you don't know exactly what you want out of life. And this is for your end of the month of January. So right now you're just kind of contemplating, should I continue to worry about money and finances? Or should I keep going back over here where in my past, I understand my feelings. They do want commitment, but you're not sure how to get there. And it also could be possibly that someone is in your midst, could be charging for it to get to you. But to me, it just seems like you're just in your emotions. You're not even really in your mental. This is more like an emotional standpoint to where let me focus on my harvest to in the back of my mind, I got commitment on my mind here. So I feel like you're just being indecisive and you're contemplating about what you really want to do. But we're going to go ahead and clarify a little bit more. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, 2 of Wands, and a 7 of Pentacles. You definitely also want someone to make a commitment to you. It may be somebody that you got your eye on, that you know that they working really well. I got the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles that popped out. So yeah, it's someone in the back of your mind that you they are very driven when it comes to work. They got like maybe they're an entrepreneur and they're working on their own business, but you're kind of holding on to the back of your mind of this person that you really want to commit to. So I definitely say it's just something going on between you, Gemini, and your emotions. Even though you're emotionally, you are emotionally fulfilled to where, okay, you got your emotions in check, but you're still looking for someone to come in and pour a little bit more water in there. You're still looking for that cup to be overflowing like it's the ace of cups, because you still got someone in the back of your mind that you want them to come in. You want them to pick up this one and head to your direction, and come forward, come charging forward. It's a lot of sexual energy here too. So you could just be sexually attracted to that person, but you also want to seek more with them. But I also feel like that person too is steady hard at work, and right now they just really worried about their pinnacle. And also you may be tired of waiting on this harvest, but you're waiting on them no matter what. You're still waiting on that person. You're still thinking like, okay, as soon as that harvest come in, I know they're going to turn their back and they're just going to see me standing there, and that could be male or female. And then we can do this commitment. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Hermit. The Hierophant is the Three of Pentacles. Two of Wands, the Tower. Seven of Pentacles is the Five of Swords. Yeah, so like I said before, it's not a mental thing. It's more emotional. You're trying to balance out work, balance out your love life. You're trying to do all of it in between. You're just in a standstill of being, you're at a standstill to where, okay, I know I want my emotions fulfilled, and I know I want to work on my money. I know it's somebody else that's there that I'm liking too, and I want to have a full commitment. But like I said, you're trying to learn how to juggle this out. You're trying to learn how to, I'm telling you, Gemini, you got to get out of your feelings, not out of your mind. You got to get out of your feelings. You're too much involved deep in your feelings, because it's somebody here that you do want to commit to. It looked like you guys had like a horrible argument. Because once again, that person right now just really, look how the Pentacle is just sitting right there. They're just really focused on their finances at this moment. You want them to get out of their energy because you want to take full charge and have a real commitment, like a full marriage. You're trying to seek that. But this waiting is going to come to an end soon. You still want to build with them, and you also want to fully commit to them. You want to fully commit. You may be also dealing with a Virgo. Now I got a little bit of air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but you're just too caught up in your emotions. You really need to take heed to what the Hermit is trying to say to you. If this is what the Hermit is shining his light on, if they're shining the light on, you want a commitment and you want to build a foundation with that person, you really need to go within and say, hey, is this exactly what I want? And if that's what you want, you need to put your full energy to that. Just not keep focusing on your own personal feelings to where, maybe I should just go to work and just focus on money and careers. It's a new year, new me. But I kind of just want some love. I really don't know what to do. You flip flopping too much. Get your people in check inside of your mind, Gemini. You know you got two people with you, so check your people if you got to. Check them. Go out there in the woods or something with his hermit in. Go check your people. But look, I do see it coming to an end. All seriousness, I do see it coming to an end because you're finna head fast to this Hermit, because this waiting game that you've been playing here, you've been waiting on someone to turn around and seek you, so you can seek the world together. That's going to end very soon. The universe is going ahead and going to knock that out for you because they see that you're kind of unbalanced, mentally unbalanced, and also you may be struggling financially a little bit. Hopefully they'll pick up for you. I feel like also that person may be taken from you somewhat. Not if they're not even taken from you mentally or emotionally, they're definitely taken from you financially, because it seems like you've been giving too much to this person. And that's probably what transpired by you being so upset. Take it however this resonates with you. If it resonates, drop a comment below. Please like, share, subscribe, help the channel grow. And I appreciate your love and your support from you guys. But like I said before, it just seems like this person's been taken from you, and the way they got their back still turned towards you. Like, this is you over here. Everybody got their back turned towards you. It's only one person facing me and one person looking down in disappointment. You want to collaborate with someone. Right now, I don't see anyone new coming into your life. But what I do see that you just continuously still waiting on someone to turn around and check you. But right now, that person is just really focused on their finances. You got to get your emotions in check. You got to get out your feelings and figure out what you really want. If you want a marriage or a real commitment with this person, you want to collaborate with them, you need to move forward towards that. Or if you just want to focus on your finances, because I see that the money is a little low right now, work on your finances. Maybe you're not in a situation to where you can build with someone, because do you really want to build on a foundation that's not even that solid and it's rocky? You got some cracks in the foundation. Do you really want to do that? So let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards. I got the 6 of Swords. See, I feel like this is you, Gemini. You still trying to push this somewhere to where this person really just wants to work right now. They really just want to work. I got the 4 of Cups, okay? And I got the 2 of Pentacles. All right, so look, Gemini, like I stated before, you're still trying to move this somewhere that it can't go anywhere right now, because this person's not even looking for offers. This person's going to keep you in a point of stagnation. They're not looking for offers, okay? They just really right now are focused on their finances. They're really just sitting still. This is the person that you even got arguing with. Look at the clothes right there. This is the person that you got to arguing with. And look how they're looking back at you. They don't care that you walked off. Right now, they're too hung up on their finances. Right now, I feel like both of you guys are in a bind. It's just both of you guys are in a bind right now. And like I said before, take it however this resonates. But you got to get control of your own emotions. And it looks like the universe is saying, once you get yourself in check, they'll give you an offer when it pertains to money. And whatever you're trying to pursue, you may be a little inexperienced right now. Maybe you just started a new career. Maybe you're a college student and you're doing some studying. They just said, give it some time and they'll bless you with the funds that you need. But right now, you got the universe so confused. You got them confused because they're not sure what you want. They cannot give you something that you're not sure of. If you're confused, the universe is confused. If you feel like you're broke and you just want to stay broke, they're going to give you brokenness. They if that's a word, we'll go ahead and clarify, the Page of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Swords. I don't think you can really get this grounded if you want to right now, because this person is over here and you're over there and you're not really out of your feelings. You need to step out of your feelings. Page of Pentacles being clarified. Yep. It's a change. It needs to be a transformation, or it needs to be an end. This financial struggle will come to an end if you go in and find out what is it that you really want. The 4 of Cups, I have the 8 of Swords. The 6 of Swords, I have the Queen of Swords. All right. So whatever it is that you feel like you're waiting on when it comes to that person, you need to really recognize the truth. Because the Queen of Swords, even though she is about getting to the truth and moving towards logic, stop trying to move that person to see your point of view. You're trying to push them to a direction to see your truth, to see your logic, to feel your energy. Because I do feel like your energy right now is between this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Swords. You're trying to push this to a direction where you want them to feel the truth and see the logicness in this relationship. But this stagnation that's here, it's not going to move, and it's going to keep you in a place of being stuck. Because what is stagnation? When you start waiting and wondering, that's what's going to produce you. When you're waiting so much, you're wondering if that person's going to come back, you're wondering if that person's going to do right, you're wondering. Now you done produce all these thoughts in your mind where you done put the blindfold on, you done wrap yourself in these thoughts, and you're binded by these swords. They got you nailed down. And right now, you guys are not even talking. It's a couple of swords up. So they may shoot out a text every now and then, or they may give you one phone call out of this week or next week, but it's not too much communication because there's a lot of swords that are down here. So the person that you're trying to seek, like I stated before, I feel is more emotional, but the emotional can also become mental conflict. The more you're in your feelings, the more you're in your thoughts, the more where you can't move. If the universe is trying to give you something, you can't move because you're in your own way. You're blocking your own self. If you get out of your mind, you get out of your head, you get out of your feelings and really think about what is it that you want, a change will come to play. A change will come to play with you. And the universe could bless you with something here. Let's go ahead and see just a little bit more what this Page of Pentacles in the Death card is. You need to let your old self, your old ways go if you need to look at it like that. I got a lot of cards, I know. Uh-oh. Somebody try to jump out? Nope. Look like the universe also asking, what is your wish? I already stated that before. The universe is kind of confused. They're kind of asking, what is your wish? What do you want? And we'll be able to provide that for you. But you got to put yourself in check. So I'm going to clarify. So we got what? The Fool. Yeah, take a new leap of faith. Figure out what you want. Let the universe guide you on this spiritual outcome. Get your truth. You see the feather for the Fool. What is your real truth? If you're ready to take a leap, what direction do you want to go? Do you want to go north, south, east, west, northwest, northeast? The universe is saying we need to know before we can really push you forward. If you're trying to change and you see the sunlight, what direction do you want to go? We know it's a path down there, but which direction do you want to get to the path? Where do you want to go with your life? What are you seeking? What are you determining with yourself? When you get out of your emotions and get out of your mind, maybe grab a notebook, a journal, start writing out what you really want in life, and stop waiting, putting your time and energy to somebody who may not be fully there for you right now. Because I just see a lot of non-committable energy here coming from this person, because right now they got a vision. That person got a plan. They've been sowing their seeds and they're waiting for it to bloom. They're waiting for it to grow. But the universe needs to know what direction do you want to go, so they can guide you on this path. So you can guide to what your wish and what your desires are. What do you want to know and what do you like? What do you dislike? Where do you want to travel? Where do you want to stay with your life? Do you want that new Yukon Denali? What do you want? Or do you want a Nissan or a Camry? What do you want? Do you want 2 bank accounts with thousands of dollars in it? Or do you want them all in the negative? It's all up to you, Gemini. So that's been your reading. I appreciate you guys. Once again, like, share, subscribe. Help me grow the channel. If you definitely have any questions or inquiries, definitely hit me up at Cheetah Tarot. All right. Be back soon.